Hello beautiful people and welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I'm showing you guys a clean and simple toddler hairstyle or hair routine. I am using the Shea Moisture Raw Shea Butter Extra Moisture Detangler. It has sea kelp and argan oil. I have a white tooth comb and a detangling brush, and of course my water spray. I start everything with the water spray, but before I keep going, please click that subscribe button, click that like button, and that notification bell so that you do not miss another YouTube video. So this one is a very simple, well, for me it's simple because I do it all the time, but this is a hairstyle inspirational video for you guys. We just came from church. Her hair had a styling gel in it, so the water I find really just helps to kind of break down the gel, so I can like remodel her hair, if that makes sense. Now this toddler of mine is 2 years old. She is my baby. She's the last born, and I make sure to, whenever I do my kids' hair, I make sure that they have some form of distraction, whether it be a toy. In this particular case, she has my cell phone. She is currently watching stuff on YouTube, and this is going to allow her to remain distracted. I use a detangler because I find that the curlier the hair is and the younger they are, the less likely they are to sit through anything, especially when it comes to the detangling period. So I really want to make their hair care experience as easy and seamless as possible. So I'm doing a series of cornrows, and I've separated her hair into 2 sections because that's like, she had a pony puff for her church hairstyle, and now it's time to set the hair for the week. I'm not going to let it out. I'm going to braid it simply because it's just easier to maintain that way. I am pretty generous when it comes to using the detangler, and it provides slip and allows me to be able to detangle and to make those braids. Now, of course, with slip, as you can tell by the name, it's going to make my hands pretty slippery as well. Great for detangling, not so much for gripping, but with practice, we are able to get through. I'm able to hang on to the hair and to the strands so that I'm able to do those braids, and there you have it. That's the first braid there. Honestly, I am so grateful for this moment that I get to spend with my daughters, just being able to sort of rewrite history. Hair care for me, when I think back to my childhood, was not the greatest. My mom absolutely hated doing my hair, and I hated getting my hair done. It was a very painful, it was not a bonding experience, it was not fun. If we were watching TV, it was watching something that she wanted to watch, not necessarily something I wanted to watch, and also not being able to freely move my hair, my head. It was very uncomfortable, and for me, it's very important that my daughters are as comfortable as I can possibly make it for them. So also, so I use a swirly chair. This is actually my office chair. It's one of those swirly moving chairs so that I can have access. I do most of the moving. I don't expect them to move their hair much or to keep their hair still unless they are distracted. In this particular case, that's why she has my cell phone. She's actually watching Bluey on YouTube, which I highly recommend. It is one of the best children's shows out there. I feel like it's aimed at children, but the real audience is the parents. and if you know, you know. So yeah, it was really important for me to transform this moment that was very painful for me, literally and figuratively, and to allow it to be something that would be good and fond, like something that my daughters would look back on with fondness, with love, because I did not like the memories. I don't like, it's not just like I did not like, I don't like the memories that I have of my childhood when it comes to hair care. And I believe that there's something about hair, the idea of someone taking your hair and, you know, just providing it, styling it with love and with care, and really just taking their time to create a hairstyle that not only honors you and makes you look beautiful, but allows the person receiving this hairstyle, no matter how old or young that they are, allowing them to just experience a moment of rest and a moment of care, and allowing my daughters to receive that level of care from me is super, super important. That's something I want them to believe that they are worthy of, and not just any kind of care, but receiving care that is rooted in joy, because it is a pleasure, it's an honor, it's a privilege for me to be able to do their hair, to be a part of their hair journey. Now in the top part, for some reason I just went a little too hard. I had just way too much on that side there, but hey, it's all love, it's all good. As you can see, the front of her hair, especially the sides of her hair, is very fine. There's not much hair in there. She is a toddler, and I'm noticing that her curl pattern is beginning to change. It's changing. It's tighter, it's coarser, and very much more prone to dryness than the hair like that she had when she was a baby. And there is a clear like separation, which is cool because it's letting me know that she is getting older and her hair is growing and coming into its own, just like she herself is growing up and becoming her own person. And I am blessed to be able to be a part of that journey with her, to help shape and create this idea of what her hair is. And she now gets this this presentation that her hair is beautiful. I always want to make sure that my daughters have a good idea, good understanding that their hair may be different. It may be different, it might look different from, you know, some of your friends, but it is still beautiful. It still is worthy of care, and still worthy to be treated with care, so that no matter, even if I don't do their hair, they have this precedence, they have these ideas that hair care is not supposed to be it's not supposed to be hurtful, it's not supposed to be rooted and seen as a burden. And that for me is key. And that's honestly, like, that's so, I know it's not that deep for some, but for me that it's deep. I did not love my hair growing up, and I don't want them to deal with that. I don't want them to see braids as something that mommy has to do, like, ugh, we're doing braids again because braids are beautiful, or oh, mommy didn't get a chance to do your pony, mommy has to do a pony puff because hey, that's all I had time. No, like, every hairstyle is beautiful, and you know, having the tools and the information to allow them to experience that is even much more of a blessing. And that's something that our parents did not have. They did not have the tools nor the information to get the products that honestly our hair needs. And her hair is thriving, it is growing. And again, I'm just so, I know I say this a lot, but I am very much blessed and honored to be their mom, and to be their first hairstylist, and the person who gets to create and help shape their view of their hair as a beautiful, wonderful, curly, coily, kinky crown. And that is just so great. And so here she is, her hair is done. And thank you so much for watching. Subscribe, like that video, and ciao for now.